Hey YouTube, Morfien here, back with another Castle Nathria fight, Mythic Huntsman Altimor this time. Other than telling you how far behind we are again, I don't have much else for you, so let's just get into it. So here we are about to pull. Again, this fight, I struggle to tell you what the difference between Heroic and Mythic is other than shit hits harder. Specifically, the Sin Seekers hit a lot harder. You'll kind of see it in this video. I don't think we do it on the first set, but on the follow-up sets, we have like a cooldown rotation where if you get one of the Sin Seekers, you go to one of these marks on the left over here, and you basically you soak it that way. Just make sure you get on your mark. Everyone gets a mark when the mechanic goes out. As always, Affliction Warlock. We are just running the standard Affliction single target build. But honestly, this is one of the fights that I struggle with. I kind of feel like this fight, could maybe warrant one of the more Mythic Plus-y AoE burst fights. I wonder if the reason nobody does it is because it's it's the second fight in Castle Nathria, and can't be bothered to go like make massive changes to your spec just for this fight. It's it's an easy fight. I'm guessing that's most of the reason for it, because like when the dogs come up and they after you've CC'd them and they have the 10 stacks, and you can blow them up and you do like 300,000 damage, and I'm sure that's low. If we had one of those Mythic Plus specs, I'm guessing we could hit a lot harder on that and a lot faster too. That said, the single target spec's not horrible either, for the most part, outside of that quick 3 or 4 target sequence. It's basically only 2 targets, and for that you can definitely keep your buffet of debuffs on both targets other than Shadow's Embrace. I know you can kind of do it if you have Drain Soul, but it's just like such a giant pain in the ass. You're already keeping track of a million other things, and if God forbid you get one of the Sin Seekers or one of the other debuffs, you got to run out, because the Sin Seeker isn't the only one, and here we're pulling the ads and blowing them up, and like I said, in that particular scenario, I feel like something with the Vile Taint and whatever could possibly be better, and saving globals on corruption with absolute corruption, like I said, I feel like you could definitely like hit you could definitely pack a little bit more of a punch as a Warlock going a different spec. I feel like whatever, run the single target spec. I don't know, everybody else does it, but it's just one of those things I think about. And the problem with a lot of the Mythic Plus specs, I guess, to go a little bit deeper into it, is like you want to swap your conduits and stuff, and like that. Oof, like because you can't. It's really hard to swap them in raid. I guess like you can swap everything else. Like you can either. Oh, and you can see we're getting sloppy here, but anyways, you can basically swap anything else by hearthing and getting a summon back or dropping one of the tomes, but like doing the actual conduits, I don't think there's any way to swap them. Like the individual conduits, you can swap like the keeper or whatever, but you can't swap the individual conduits on the fly, to my knowledge. So as you can see, we lost like 4 people. Spoiler alert, by the end of this video, I'm pretty sure I'm dead as well. Thankfully, we only died with like 1% left, so I didn't have to sit here and show you a video of like, here's our Huntsman Altimor kill, and I've been dead on the floor for 6 minutes. Because we almost did that earlier. I might put a clip of that in earlier. Thank God we wiped on that one. Anyways, shit happens, right? Yeah, shit happens every once in a while. We also had some really good pulls on Hungry or Destroyer or whatever the hell his name is after this. And our best pull of the night, it was Morfien the Sacrificial Lamb, because 20 seconds in, dirt nap, best pull of the night. Best pull of the night. And that's how it always seems to happen. And typically they would res me. And then, that time they were like, no, just leave his ass on the ground, and here's where we die. Honestly, at that point we were kind of like, if you have immunes, use it, but otherwise get as far away as you can and die. So I wasn't really expecting to live, but it still kind of sucks to sit here dead for the last 5%, right? Or I guess it's not 4.5% or whatever the hell it was. Thankfully, it's quick, right? So anyways, that's basically Huntsman, Altimor, Huntsman, Altimor, whatever. YouTube, Morfien in post here. I realized I forgot to go over the logs for Huntsman, Altimor in Mythic. So without further ado, here they are. Maybe a subconscious effort. Because they're not the greatest, as you can see here. We have this problem where, and I think it's because we're just late to the party. So the entire guild's kind of late to the party. That's why you see some like 75 here, but 70 for eye level. There's always a skew here, and typically. Especially in higher up parses, you'll notice that, dude might have gotten 99, but the majority of his raid also got really good parses. And as you can see here, that is not the case. And the fact that, we have healers down here parsing orange probably means it wasn't a very good parse. It's typically easier for the healers to parse on a bad parse. But anyways, Morfien from post here. Just thought I'd stop in and show you all the logs. They're trash. We'll get back to the video. So anyways, that's the fight. As always, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will be live streaming on Twitch tomorrow. We'll be doing more progression on the third boss. We chose to do Hungering, Devour, Destroyer, whatever his name was. We chose to do him instead of Sunkeeper, and honestly, it was a mistake. But anyways, we're about to get it down. But I'll be live streaming that tomorrow. I'll probably post a video about that hopefully tomorrow. Maybe we'll do Sun King as well. Anyways, that's my time. We'll see you tomorrow.